Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living.
Hello my fellow YouTube peasants, once again it's me, the Kid BC, and I'm here to bring you some more new content. I say some more new content because the last new content was a theory that I did on Stan Smith. For those of you who haven't seen it, see it right now. In fact, pause this video, watch that, and then come back to this. If you want to, I mean. You don't have to do it right now, but anyways. The new content is a discussion on characters. It's gonna be about comic book characters, movie characters, video game characters, heck, even anime characters. And shows that I dismiss and shows that I dismiss as ridiculous because, well, that's me, it's my opinion. But anyways, moving on. This new segment that I'm gonna be doing from now on is gonna be called Cartoon Character BeatDown, where I do a discussion of cartoon characters or comic characters. Sometimes the name will change, but anyways, moving on. Like I said, I'm also gonna be doing movie characters and anime characters, but anyways, moving on. In the first episode of this brand new segment or content, whichever you want to call it, I'm going to be comparing two cartoon characters who couldn't be more alike. I have Stirling Archer from Archer, and I have Stan Smith from American Dad. Now, these two have so much in common that they could actually be blood brothers. And by that I mean they could be related biologically. They kind of have the same job. Actually, you know what? They actually do have the same job. Both of them are secret agents. They both work for the government, but they're not exactly good at their jobs. Also, both of them are dads. They're not very good at being dads either. Like, that's much of a surprise. Now, one thing I should point out here is Stan kind of has the edge in fatherhood because he's older than Archer. Hell, just ignore that. Stan's like 42 when Archer's like somewhere between 30 and 40. I don't know. All I know is he became a father at like a young age. I think he's like, for the love of, hang on. Oh, Khalif, I need the light, remember? Damn it. Anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, or like, I was rudely interrupted by myself, but anyways. Stan has the edge in fatherhood because he's older and Archer's like 39 or something, or 40, I don't know. But anyways, moving on. Now, Stan currently has 2 kids while Archer has 1 kid. And as you can imagine, both of these two are incredibly arrogant and incredibly stupid. In fact, one just may be stupider than the other, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to discuss who's better, who's smarter, and who's the better secret agent. Another thing I should point out is both Archer and Stan have a huge tendency for not only being arrogant douchebags, but also being pathological liars. In other words, they love to lie a lot, and it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's a little funny. But anyways, I say it's because Archer says that he's the greatest secret agent in the world, or the world's greatest secret agent. That's a pretty huge claim for someone like him. Of course, if you don't know who Archer is, I advise you to watch the show. It has blood. It has it has blood. It has sexual language. It has sexual behavior. It's pretty much an adult cartoon. So is American Dad, by the way. Much like Family Guy American Dads made by Seth MacFarlane, who I really don't agree with because of the way Family Guy's turned out and the way American Dad has turned out lately. He also made the Cleveland Show, which actually turned out to be good, oddly enough. But anyways, moving on. Now, like I said before, these two could not be any more alike. They are so alike that they could be blood brothers. They could be related by blood. They could have the same mother or father. But anyways, moving on. Archer works for ISIS, and Stan works for the CIA. However, um, the ISIS and Archer isn't really a terrorist organization. It's a government organization, and is and and in this con and then I mean, jeez, in this case, ISIS is fake while the CIA is real. In Archer, ISIS is a fictional. You know, let's just say that ISIS is both real and fake. Moving on. You see how the CIA, however, is full on real, as we all know. Now, I'm going to talk about their jobs. Both Stan Smith and Archer are skilled in the ways of fighting and disguises. Disguises? Skilled in the ways of blending in with people and things. That's my definition. Anyways, both of them are good at doing that. Heck, one time Stan even did an amazing Jamaican accent. And yes, I did just say amazing. Also, one time Archer posed as a blonde. Like, no wait, it wasn't one time. He posed as a blonde 2 times, and one time he was actually more convincing than the other. I should also point out that Archer goes undercover way more than Stan because he's more of a field agent than Stan is. Because Stan is the type of agent that works in a cubicle and sometimes goes on missions where he has to kill people, while Archer does that all the time. So I guess you could say that Archer has the field advantage and the fighting advantage. And I guess you could also say that he has the disguise advantage too. In fact, Archer's been through so many disguises that it's crazy. It really is. He may be an arrogant jerk off, but hey, even someone like him can pull off a disguise. Way better than Stan, in my opinion. Heck, he may not seem like it, but he's actually a good actor. Not great, but good. Gotta start somewhere. As for Stan, like I said, he's not much of a field agent. He mainly works in a cubicle. He doesn't really go on a whole lot of field missions, though. I'm guessing it's either due to his incompetence or it's because he's a family man. If I could only pick one, I'm gonna say it's the family man thing, but moving on. Archer's fighting skills are pretty decent, better than Stan's. Stan's fighting skills are not very good. For some odd reason, he almost always seems to forget that he's actually sorry, that he's actually a CIA agent that's trained in the ways of kicking people's asses. Whenever he fights, it's good, but not very good. When Archer fights, however, it's it's somewhere along the lines of good and okay because Archer gets into a lot of I mean trouble. I was about to say the S word, but anyways, Archer gets into a lot of trouble, and whenever he fights, it doesn't exactly make it better, but it kind of copes for messing up half of the entire mission. Anyways, Archer's fighting skills are decent. He has a habit of messing up sometimes, but he's still a good fighter. And seems to be better than Stan, but anyways, moving on. Uh, uh, well, I could talk about the families. well, anyways, earlier I said that Stan and Archer weren't very good dads. However, since Stan's older than Archer, he actually he is actually way worse than he is, if you can even believe that. Some sometimes, or pretty much a lot of times, he shows no love for his kids, just no love, and it's ridiculous. Archer does the same thing, but since Stan's been doing this for way longer, it's way worse. And let's not forget, Stan has like 2 kids, and right now Archer has like a baby daughter. So, yeah, so yes, Stan has the edge in that category, but not in a good way. He's not exactly a good friend either, and neither is Archer. In fact, Archer doesn't really have a whole lot of friends. He has like a buttload of enemies, just like Stan does, but only because they're pretty much douchebags that people don't want to be around half the time. However, Archer may be stupid, but sometimes he's shown how smart he can really be. Maybe even smarter than Stan. I don't know, but maybe. However, Stan has done some pretty crazy things that sometimes do involve outsmarting his opponent, and he's good at that, but not as good as Archer can be. So, it seems that I have to come to a final decision. Hmm. Because, well, other than the secret agent stuff and being fathers and being douchebags, and oh wait, I'm forgetting something. Archer is apparently a sex addict who likes to drink a lot. Alcoholic. There we are. He's a sex addict and an alcoholic at the same time. Yeah, he's not a very good person. He may just be worse than Stan. Also, they love to tell jokes, both of them. They absolutely love to tell crappy jokes that are sometimes funny and sometimes just plain sexual. They can bore it on perverted though, but that's a discussion for some other time. Anyways, I have to reach a decision here on who is the better character, and the decision is Stirling Archer. You know why? Because he seems to be better than Stan in pretty much almost every way. If you've seen Archer, then you know what I'm talking about. Well, if you've seen both Archer and if you've seen both Archer and if you've seen both Archer and American Dad, then you know what I mean. This isn't exactly my opinion. It's actually more of a fact, and it's not even a personal fact either. It's just a regular fact. Archer is a better character than Stan can ever be, or possibly will ever dream of. I said they're brothers, but just because they're brothers, that doesn't mean one can't be better than the other. Also, his jokes are funnier. His jokes are sick. But anyways, that'll be it for Cartoon Character Beatdown for today. I'm not sure who I'm gonna put together next time though, but it'll be a good one. It better be. Oh wait, I just got it. I just got it. Next week, or next time I should say, next time, I'm actually gonna do I'm actually gonna do hmm. I said I got it, but then it's like I forgot it just like that. Hmm. Well, anyways, I'm actually gonna do Brian Griffin from Family Guy and Tim the Bear from the Cleveland Show. So until then, see you next time. King out.